well as stretch out those backs. You really don't need to see my head for the first part of this video. Not important as long as you can kind of see what I'm doing. My body. All right, so we're going to start feet shoulder width apart, slight bend, circling our head to the right. Play some music for us, because it's not workout class without music. Keep going, and switch sides. We're going to circle our arms back, opening our chest, front. Arms up to the side. Let's stretch. And up. Stretch other side. Up. Other side. And up. Again, other side. Good. From here, we're going to walk our hands down to our right leg. I really want to get deep into those flexibility stretches, so let's go through a quick warm up and just open up those muscles. Pulling it down here. Then left. Then left. And come up. Down to the other side. Walk it down. Then right. Then right. And come on up. Knees and toes to the side. Let's bend. Good. Pull it down. Let's lift our right heel. Get those calves working. Some body bar vibes today. Left heel. Good. And elbows on your knees. Good. Push down on your left. Switch. From here, we're putting our hands on the floor. Toes are coming in, and we're straightening our legs as much as we can. Good. Keep holding. Feeling the stretch through the backs of those legs. And bring it up. We're going to walk our feet in. Toes touching. Arms up. Try and stretch out that back. And come down to the floor. Good. You guys stay there. I'm going to go to the side just so you can see what I'm doing. Awkward hop. Keep holding. If you need a slight bend in your legs, that's totally fine. Just whatever works for you. Alright, we're going to keep these hands on the floor. Take this left leg back into a lunge. Yeah, so we're going to sink into this left hip flexor and feel the stretch in that right hip. Good. Holding it here. And straighten those legs as best as you can. Slight bend is okay. Or if you need to press yourself up, that's totally fine too. Walk your hands back, feet back in. Now we're going to take that right leg back. Sinking into our right hip flexor, letting that left hip turn in. Keep stretching. We're going to straighten these legs. Keep holding, pulling that left hip back. Good, and have a seat on the floor. Love these mats, but they get so dirty with my brothers working out. All right, feet together. Chest nice and tall. We're gonna grab our ankles. Let's work on our back here. Grabbing your ankles, we're gonna pull our chest forward as our shoulders come back. Looking up, big inhale. Good, tucking your chin, exhale. Bring it, chest through, inhale. Good, tuck that chin, exhale. Bring it through. Good, from here, we're gonna bounce our knees up to the side, letting those hips open. Good, chest nice and tall. Pushing down on your right. And left. And bring it down. Feeling those hips open. Good. Legs front. Let's shake out our legs. And I want you to think of hinging your, I'm going to go to the side so you can see me again. Think of hinging that tailbone up. Scooching back a bit. Yeah. We're going to point those toes. We're going to reach for whatever's front of us. We're going to do little pulses, trying to stay down the whole time. Ready? Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it down. 3, 4. Keep holding. Tailbone up, back nice and straight. Bring it up, flex, pulse to the front, pulse, 2, 3, 4, so we're flexing our toes here. And hold it down. That's all. Holding it down, keeping those toes nice and flexed. You're going to feel this in your calves, as well as all down the backs of your legs, but you're going to feel it more in your calves than when your toes were pointed. Good. From here, I'm going to stay to the side, keeping your right leg in front of you. We're going to take this left leg, bring it back. So we're in a jazz split. So right leg is in front of us, left leg is bent to the side and back. All right, we're going to bring it up nice and tall. We're going to lean forward. Down. Hold. Walking your hands forward as much as you can. Now we're going to walk our hands in between. So in between our hips. This one's going to feel really, really tight, but it's great for that leg flexibility as best as you can. Good. Now we're going to lean back. You're going to feel this in this quadricep. This one kills me. Ooh. I'm just going to come to the front now. So left leg in front, right leg back. We're going to lean it forward. Ready? Holding it down. If you find one side is a lot tighter than the other one, don't worry, that's completely normal. And we're gonna come center. Thank you. Keep holding. I know this one's brutal, but it really helps your middle splits as well as those front splits. All right, from here, keeping your hips where they are, we're gonna feel it in this hamstring. We're gonna lean back. Should make sure to tell the boys to back. I'm just looking at my floor. We moved our workout stuff to one side. I used to have like a dance studio here, and then there was like a workout side over there, like dance studio for me, workout studio for workout room for my brothers during COVID. But we merged the two, so now we have that side as a living room, but it's always dirty because the boys, and it's just not loving it. That's okay. All right, coming on to our knees. We're going to keep going with those front legs. So we want to keep our hips over top of our knees. We're going to bring this leg front. Pulling this left hip back. We're going to try to attach our lower bellies to the tops of those legs. Good. So we've done this before. We're going to pulse it here. Ready? We go. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it down. Hold, hold, hold. Keep holding. 6, 7, 2 more counts of 8. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Let's bend this front foot. Straighten that back leg. We want to sit into this hip, so you're going to feel it in your hip flexor. I like to lean back a little bit. I just feel it more there. But if you need your hands here, stabilize yourself, totally fine. Just make sure you're pressing down into the floor with that right side. Press down. Down. Good. Good. Feel the burn. Feel the stretch. Burton's not an accurate description of what we're doing. Close though. Good. Keep going. All right, so last thing from here, you have the option of coming into the straight lunge, or you can try to slide into those half splits, whatever you have, and stretch it out. But the option is to come into your lunge. Please don't hurt yourself. If you can't slide into your, and again, I don't expect anyone to be in full splits yet, maybe next semester, but you can hold it here, holding yourself up, or you can go into that lunge. Totally optional. And we want to stay nice and supportive. So having our hands on the floor. That's good. That's really good, actually. It's impressive. Again, my mom's taking class with us. She's our biggest fan. She's just never on the screen. She's camera shy, I guess. That's really good. She's pretty low in her splits, and she doesn't stretch. It's crazy. She says she doesn't know if she's getting up. Fair enough. That's the best feeling after you stretch. You're like, I'm broken. Keep breathing. One more count of 8, guys. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake it out. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Whoa. We feel broken, don't we? Shake it out, give your knees a hug. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. This is the most intense we've gotten this semester. Give yourself a huge hand because, yeah, this is always brutal. When we start sitting in those half splits, it's not fun. So we're going to come back onto our knees. I forget what, I think my left leg was just in front. We're going to bring that other leg in front. There we go. So my right leg's in front. I'm going to pull that right hip back, pull it back. Think of arching my tailbone up so that my lower belly area is touching the top of my thigh. Here. We want that slight arch in our back. Pulling that right hip back. We're gonna pulse for 8 counts. Ready? We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it down for 3 counts of 8. Slowly put into the song. Pulling that right hip back. Again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to reverse this. So we're going to bend this front leg, straighten this back leg as much as we can. And you want to think of sinking. Again, support yourself here if you want. If you find this too easy, you can walk it up here. And we're pushing down in this hip flexor. Holding it here. Back knees cock. Whew. Keep stretching. This is a good song too. Alright, from here you can either come digging your back toes, pushing up into that lunge, or you could straighten both and hold into that split. If this is the farthest you can go and you want to go for those splits, that is fine. But please don't feel like you have to go for those splits. Lunge is going to stretch the same muscles, okay? It's getting to the same place. It's just a different way of doing it. So even though you're in your lunge, you're still technically stretching out those split muscles, okay? And everybody always has one dominant leg, so if you're like, why is one side like so much easier than the other? That's totally fine. It's normal. Good. Holding it down, in through the nose. Big exhale. In through the nose. Big exhale. In through the nose. Big exhale. Let's do one more slow count of 8 here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shake it out. Woo! Nice and slow. Hug your knees. Woo! I know. You're gonna feel good though. I promise. You feel really good after this. All right, let's start in our straddle. So all I'm doing is I'm sitting nice and tall, bringing my legs up to the side. I come awkwardly close to the camera, but as long as you can see me, we're gonna start stretching over to the right, keeping your hips and your shoulders square to the front. So I don't wanna kind of curve in like this. Keep everything nice and strong to the front. Good. And bring it up to the left. Good. Bring it up. Nose to your right knee. Yes, we're stretching out our legs, but we're also stretching out our upper back. Keep holding it. And up. Down to the left side. I'll bring it up. From here, we're going to lift our leg in, then back out. Deceivingly hard. We're just going to start with the right side. Ready? Nice and tall. 6, 7, 8. Let's go. In. Out. Whoo. In. Nice. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Other side. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. And we're going to slowly walk our hands towards the front. So, again, if this is the lowest you can get, beautiful. Just breathe in this stretch, really work for it. Don't push yourself. Don't do anything that's going to hurt you. So if you're wondering ever when we're doing these stretch classes and we're doing strength exercises like that, flexibility, a lot of people think if they sit in their splits every day, they're going to be able to grab their leg in the air and do crazy contortions. I'd say flexibility is about 50% stretching, 50% strength. Such a huge overlooked portion of getting those, increasing your flexibility is increasing your strength. You want to be able to get those muscles strong enough to get your legs and other body parts in those positions, like the leg lifts, like the splits. So it's important to do a combination of both, as well as a combination of passive and active. You'll notice sometimes we're sitting in our stretch like this, sometimes we're pulsing in a stretch. Combination of the two is great. Active is another overlooked way of increasing your flexibility that is just super, super useful. So shake it out. One more stretch with our middle splits, and then we're gonna move into our back. So I'm on my elbows, and I want you to check that your knees are directly underneath your hips. Not like this, not like this. And we're gonna slowly, leaning on our elbows, walk our knees out, keeping the same distance until we feel a nice stretch. And this is called our half split. A lot of times when I'm working on my middle splits with people, you're in danger of hurting your knees. Because, for example, if I'm in my splits and I really, really push my lower legs out, that's going to put a lot of unnecessary strain on the knees. By doing this, we're letting the knees relax. They're bent in a natural position, and we're just working out those inner thighs, which is the big part of your middle splits. So we're letting those knees relax while we're stretching the part of the middle splits that really need to be stretched. So we're going to hold it here, breathing in through the nose, up through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Wow. 2 more deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's count to 8, and then we're done with the stretch. Ready? Let's wait for this count to start. We go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake it out. This, I think it's harder after the middle splits than the front splits. Whew. All right. Let's finish up working on those backs. So we can lay down on our stomachs. First things first, we're going to grab our toes behind us and lift. This is going to stretch out your hamstrings and just prep our backs for those back bends that you're working towards. Good. I love that. Very happy. Switch. All right, we're going to place our hands right, first of all, let's have our feet wide apart. So we don't want them close together, we want them decently wide. Pressing those tops of your toes into the floor. You want that nice supporting base in your feet. Hands go next to your shoulders, long necks before we even start. Think of creating as much space as you can in between your shoulders and your ears. And we're going to stretch up into a locked arm position. The wider your legs are, the easier it's going to be. Stretching it here, pressing those shoulder blades together. Good. Move around your hands until you feel a place that's comfortable for you. Keep holding on or you're blocking it. Keep stretching. Good. Coming onto our hands and knees. We're going to bring our belly button to the floor, arch it up. Then we're going to tuck our chin, tuck our tailbone, and round our spine. Arch that back, bring it up. Tuck it. 2 more times each. Good. And shake it out. Woo! All right. Great job, guys. I hope you're feeling nice and loose. I don't know what that was, but okay. That's how we feel when we're loose, apparently. Grab some water. We're going to get to our strength portion of the class. I'm excited. Alrighty. So excited for you to try out those weights you got. This is going to be great. We're going to start with legs. I'm going to have my weights here and just show you where to place them with each exercise. It's going to be 30 seconds each, and it's going to be about 10 minutes long, so we're just going to go through it non-stop. Grab some water. Here, Mom. All right. All right, so a little lower the volume so you can actually hear me. I know with our legs, usually we start on the floor and then move to standing up. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to start with glute activation exercises that are standing, and then eventually we're going to move to the floor and really, really work those glutes with some intense exercises. But we're going to start standing. All the exercises that we do standing are meant to really burn out the glute muscle, so that the rest of our workout is nice and effective. All right. Okay, so like I said, 30 seconds each. Hey, you got it on camera. She's embarrassed. 30 seconds each. Let's get right to it, non-stop. We got this, guys. Ready? Start my camera. All right. Burn those glutes out. Woo! All right. Weight into your chest. We're pressing into our heels. This is a classic squat. Knees out to the side. Weight in your chest, keeping that chest nice and tall. Good. Squeeze it down. You want to think of sitting back into an invisible chair as you're pushing your feet into and out of the floor, into the floor and out to the side, chest up. Good. Keep going. So our next exercise is also going to be standing. We're going to hold this squat, and we're just going to squeeze our knees out to the side. It's brutal. It hurts. Keep going. It's a very subtle knee squeeze. You're just sitting in that backwards chair position. It's almost like I'm about to sit in a chair. That's what you want. All right, so these are our two standing. Next, we're going to come onto the floor, placing our weights on our hips, and we're going to do those glute bridges for our next 30 seconds. Ready? Let's do it. Onto the floor. Weight in our hips, pushing through our heels, squeezing our glutes up, and lowering. So that set of 3 we just did, the squats, the squat pulses, and the glute bridges, are all exercises that isolate and target those glutes. So we're going to start off with this set. We're going to repeat it 3 times, okay? This is our first time, and by the end, our glutes are going to be isolated and burning. Love. Ready? All right, standing up, let's repeat that set of 3. With those nice, tall squats. So we want to think of pressing our heels into the floor and squeezing out with them, almost as if you were stepping on a piece of paper. You'd want to rip it apart with your feet in half. Good. You can already start to feel the burn. Sitting back into that invisible chair. Hinge those hips back. And up. And up. Good. Ready? Hold it down. Squeeze your knees to the side. Just a slight bend into the nose. Exhale, get a little deeper. You guys got this. Burn those glutes. Let's go. Woo! We got this. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep squeezing, you guys. Good. Ready to come down to the floor for our glute bridges. Engaging those abs to keep that back straight as we're pushing with our heels. By pushing with our heels, we're activating our glutes. Good. So when we come up, we want to be one straight line from our knees to our shoulders. And down. Up. And down. Squeeze it up. And down. Good. Up. Down. Up. Down. Good. Let's do it one more time. That set of 3. Ready? Squats, holding your chest against, or your weights against your chest. So I'm not using my hands to hold it up. I'm resting it against my chest, and letting it just add to my body weight so that when we squat, it's that much more effective. Good. Whew. Keep going. Ready? We're going to hold it down. Big breath. Squeezing, sitting back in that invisible chair, chest up. Heels into the floor and pushing out. Knees squeezing out to activate those hips. Good. Little adductor muscles movements. Big exhale as we take it lower. Good. 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 Last one, we're gonna come down. So we're gonna have, we just did this set of 3 that we repeated 3 times each. We're gonna do that same pattern twice more. So a set of 3 that we repeat 3 times. 3 times total. Wow. Didn't plan it that way, but 3 is our lucky number today. 3 sets of 3 that we repeat 3 times each. Didn't even plan that. We'll get a 30-second break after this. Shake it out, you guys. Woo! Stay on the floor. So we're going to come onto our knees. We're going to start with those seated hip thrusts. Knees apart, feet together. Again, bring that weight to your chest. Good. Ready? We're going to squeeze those hips up. Slowly bring it back like we're sitting into an invisible chair. Control it down. Squeeze it up. Control it down. Love these ones for isolating those glutes. Bring it down. Squeeze it up. Control it down. Squeeze it up. Next, we're going to do left leg kickbacks inside. Good. All right, tabletop position. Stack those limbs. Left leg is going to press up into the floor. 2, 3, 4. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3. Awesome. Other leg. Up. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Again. Up. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2. Good job, guys. Keep going up. All right, back to those hip thrusts. Second round. Bring it up. Squeeze it up. Sit it back nice and controlled. Squeeze it up. Control it down like we're sitting in that chair slowly. Good. Keep going. Great job, guys. Keep breathing. Good. Keep going. All right, tabletop position. Let's start with our right leg this time. Bring it up. So dirty on these floors. Whew. Whew. Bring it up. So again, we want to keep our abs nice and controlled here, so that our back isn't doing work, our glutes are. Keep squeezing. One more leg after this, and one more set. Other leg, ready? Up. 2, 3, 4. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 2, 3, 4. Back to those hip thrusts. Last set. Up. Sit it, control it back. Squeeze up. Control it back. Good. Squeeze Good job, guys. Control it down. Squeeze it extra hard at the top for our last one. All right, let's go. Ready? 1, 2. Get that heel to the ceiling. Good. And then squeeze the side of those hips. 2, 3, 4. Bring it up. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up. 2, 3, 4. Other side. Last set. Then we get a nice 30-second break. 1, 2, 3. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Good. Keep going. Thirty-second break. Awesome job, guys. We have one more set of 3, and then we move on from legs. Beauty. Okay, we're gonna start. I'm just gonna show you a sumo deadlift. So if you have weights, great. If not, that's fine too. So we're gonna be in this sumo squat position, knees or feet slightly turned out, a little farther than shoulder width back. It's almost like we're gonna deadlift. So hinging back, slight bend, and then bring it up. That's gonna be our first exercise. Ready? Let's go. So it's like a deadlift, just with our legs nice and far apart. Good. Good. Squeezing those legs at the top. From here, we're going to do alternating lunges. So we're stepping our right back. Bring it up, sitting in that front hip each time we go back. Good. Crossing it back slightly so that we're working those side glutes. Keep going. And last one, we're going to come onto the floor and do a single leg bridge. So we're going to alternate after 15 seconds. Lifting your right first, or doesn't matter actually. Lift one of them. Single leg glute bridge. Pushing through those heels. I can't see. And switch. These ones are great for isolating those glutes. Keep going. Almost there. Back to those sumo deadlifts. Ready? Hinging at those hips. Trying to get those hips as far back as you possibly can. Get them as far to the back wall as you can. Don't just bring them up or tuck them. Bring them back to the back wall. Good. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Okay, ready? Let's cross it back. Good, keep going. Single leg dead, bridges, deadlifts, what am I saying? Whatever leg you started with last time, start with the other one this time, just to change it up. Make sure we're even on both sides. Pushing through those heels still. If you want to cross over like this, that's fine too. Just adds a little extra pressure on the leg. Switch. Keep going. And last time, ready? Legs far apart, bring it down. And up. Down. And up. Good. And up. Good job, guys. Lunges, bring it back. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Single leg, glute bridge. This is our last one. Nice and high. Switch legs. Almost there, keep breathing. And relax. Let's stretch out those glutes. Nice, guys. Alrighty. Whew, awesome, grab some water. Whew. Whew. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do next is quick abs and quick arms. Whew. So you can move whatever you were using to the side. Just gonna grab a mat because this floor is not comfortable. It's too dirty. Alrighty, so let's do some more abs really quick. We're going to finish up the class with arms. Again, these are just quick burnouts. There you go. Alright, I'm going to have it awkwardly in this angle so you can see. So again, we're going to do 30 seconds each, non-stop for about 6 minutes, okay? So we're going to start with crunch pulses on our back, squeezing our lower abs into the floor. Ready? Staying at that top motion. Up. So we don't want to ever really let those abs lower completely, or those shoulders lower completely, sorry. Or raise the volume. Keep going. Legs over top, reach for those toes. Getting as high as you can. What is that? Noise in my house. Keep squeezing at the top of that motion. Up, 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 up. Right leg crossover, left elbow to right knee. Working those obliques. Keep going. Switch. Good. Up. Up. Squeeze up. Keep going, opposite arm, opposite elbow. You want to get that shoulder to that knee, not the other way around. That knee shouldn't be moving. From here, we're going to do our frog crunch. So, heels together, turn our knees, pulsing up. Good. Keep going. Keep breathing. I know this one's hard. We're almost Almost there, guys. We're halfway done. From here, we're doing our opposite arm, opposite leg reach. Okay. So you're reaching for that opposite heel as we're getting those shoulders nice and high off the floor. Good. Keep going. Keep going. From here, moving into our bicycles. So keeping those legs nice and low as we're twisting our torso. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. Keep going. We have 3 more exercises after this. From here, lower back stays on the floor. We're going to leg lift down. Hold it at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and down with a 3-second hold. About an inch off the floor. 3-second hold. Keep going. 3-second hold. Keep going. Next, we have flutter kicks, then side leg lifts, then a plank, and then we're done. So 3 more. I think I said 3 more before this, but now it's 3 more. See those flutter kicks? Squeezing those lower abs. Good. Keeping them nice and low. Going at your own pace. Belly buttons into the floor. No space in those lower abs. Really fight to eliminate that curve and just watch the difference it makes. It's crazy. 2 more exercises. Ready, guys? Keep going today. Arms out at the side. Legs slightly bent. We're going to drop it over to the left as our elbows stay up, shoulders stay on the floor. Then squeeze it back up. Other side. Shoulders stay on the floor. Squeeze it back up. So good for our lower abs and obliques. Keep going. Next, we have 30-second plank. Keep going. Almost there, you guys. All right, 30-second plank. Ready? Trying to make one straight line with your body. Hips stay down. I know it's hard. Keep breathing. One flat line. Hips stay down, squeezing those abs. Keep breathing, guys. You can do it. I know it hurts. Ugh. Almost there. You're so close to being done. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let's stretch up those abs. I told you, it's going to be a short 6-minute ab session, but it was an intense one. So stretch out those abs. Uh-oh. Here comes the dog. Hey, Django. Good. Good. And now let's sit back into that child's pose. Good. Oh no, he's getting to my pants. Jiggle. Shake it up. Alright, guys. Quick arms and upper body. Alright, quick arms and upper body. We're going to start on the floor, just using our body weight, and then we're going to stand up, and you can either use your weights if you have them, or if you're just using your body weight, that's fine too. Just holding them up there against gravity is going to be killer. So we're going to start on our stomachs with our back up sequences. So let's burn it out. These last like 3 minutes of arms. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's do some backups here. Ready? Squeezing those lower backs. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Keep going. got this. From here, we're holding it up, arms are extended. You're gonna stay up as you pull your shoulder blades together. Come back up. We're never lowering our shoulders onto the floor. I'm squeezing those shoulder blades together. Making fists and squeezing those arms, yes. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good. From here, we're bringing it up. Side. Side. Up. Side. Side. Good. Keep going. Side. Yes. From here, we're doing forearm shoulder taps. So we're coming to our tabletop position. You're going to tap your shoulder with one arm, then bring it down. Switch. Down. Good. And down. And up. And down. Always better when you get two pieces, right? From here, tricep dips, and we get to stand on up. Fingertips facing your feet. It's not your hips that are doing the work. Your hips stay still, just your arms. Yeah. After this, we stand up. Keep going. All right, let's stand on up. All right, we start with some overhead presses. Thanks, Mom. So you can't really hear me. I'm just pressing up with my weights. Good luck. Press up. Press up. Keep going. Next, we're going to do those bicep curls. Again, you don't need weights. Great if you have them, but if you don't, just make sure you're squeezing those muscles. Really utilizing them. Sorry. Keep going. From here, we're leaning forward, into your hips, down, into your hips, down. Good. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Good. Good. Keep going. Bring them to those hips. From here, bend those elbows at a 90 degree angle. Bring them in and out. In and out. In, out. Good. We have two more after this. These next two are really going to be hard to do. If you have a heavy weight, you might want to do it just body weight. Keep going. From here, elbows in, bringing it up and down. So we're starting here with the elbows, bringing it up and down. Keep going. It's great for your biceps, your shoulders, your forearms. It's awesome. Good. Squeeze it up, sustain it down. Slight bend in those knees. We have one more after this. Nice. All right. Bending your knees. Hinging those hips, we're going to do flies. Palms in, fly out. Squeeze it down. That's another one. Squeeze it out, sustain it down. It's great for your back. Good. Keep going. Almost there. Woo. Up, down, up, down. Down. Up. Down. And relax. Woo! Awesome job, guys. We did it. With not even a minute to spare. Whew. Great job, you guys. I hope those weights worked out great for you. I can't wait to hear how it went. Thank you guys so much for coming, and same time next week. Bye, guys.